Hello, it's your Gen X Big Sister here, and today we're going to talk about vision boards specifically, creating a vision. So, January is more than halfway over so far, and I have not created a word for the year. I did do my goal planning session for the year, but I have not yet updated my vision board. In fact, I have not updated my vision board for 2 years. I've been using the same vision board because it mostly I'm connected to it still mostly. So let's let's back up a little bit. My Gen X sisters and younger and older, we all know that this season of life is important, and it's important to go into it with intention. And vision exercises and a vision board is a fantabulous way to do that. It's about having clarity. It's about being able to know where you're headed and know exactly what it looks like. And I know that the word manifesting has been thrown around a lot over the years, but it really is. It's about channeling energy with clarity to the things that the things that you want to happen in your life, and not material things, but ways of being. What do you want that this phase of your life, this next season, this next 10, 20, 30 years, what do you want it to look like? And specifically, which pieces of this vision are going to come alive this year in 2026, which is, I'm being told by my numerology sisters that this is a big one because 2026 is a number one year because the numbers add up to one. And so I haven't looked into it, but there's something really meaningful and magical about that. So it seems all the more important to make sure that we're clear on our vision. So I am holding a vision board celebration on Sunday. Would love for you to join me. If you want to join me, I'll put info in the notes. But even if you don't, or even if you can't, I want to talk about, what a vision board's all about and how to go about doing it. Maybe you've done it before. Maybe you've done, the old school, you get a poster board and get a bunch of magazines and cut out pictures and, glue them to the poster board, or maybe words. And that's very fun to do. And I've done that multiple times in my life and really enjoyed doing it. But once I made the vision board, I didn't necessarily do much with it after that. Maybe I hung it on the wall, or I hung it in a place where not too many people would see it because I had a little bit of embarrassment about it. Like it was a cheesy thing to do, or maybe woo woo or whatever. Or, I enjoyed it and I put it on the wall. So there were different times that I did that. I've shifted to creating a digital vision board because I've learned that it's not just in the putting together of the vision board itself, it's what you do with it and how you bring it to life. So the easiest way that I use Canva to create mine, and there's a free version of Canva. So if you don't have the free Canva, I highly recommend it. But you could use anything. You could use, PowerPoint, Google, and you create the board, using whatever tool that works for you. Now, the idea is we want to build a representation of what we visually want to happen so that our eyes can see it and we can feast our eyes and really soak it in as much as possible. So I would suggest that you keep it simple. You pick, a few different areas that you're focused on, or one main area. Like for me, I have like these pillars of my life, around family and finances and fulfillment and fun and fitness and like all those, like I have areas that I sort of categorize my life into pillars. And so I've created vision boards that represent the pillars. I've also seen people hone in on one particular pillar or one particular area. So you can do that too. If health and wellness is your thing this year, you want to go all in on that, you can create your whole board in that vision. So it's about putting together the images, putting together the words, and then once it's together, it has to resonate. It has to evoke some sort of emotion in you. Like the pictures that you choose have to mean something. They either have to excite you, motivate you, make you want to aspire, like really give you chills. So it really has to have an effect on you to be the right kind of images that you want to represent your vision for the year. So you put that together, you've got your board created. Then what? Then what do you do with it? It's in digital format sitting in your Canva platform, you know? So you download it and then you figure out what is it going to take for me to integrate this vision into my life. Well, first and foremost, talking about it, because the vision board helps, you're feasting your eyes on it, you're soaking it up in your eyes, but talking about it and talking about it so that you hear yourself say it. So you're hearing it, you're saying it, and you're sharing it with other people whom you love, who love you. And it starts to take on its own energy, it starts to take on a life of its own. Because when you speak about it, you're not doing sort of a presentational, okay, now this picture is of my dream home and that's what I want because I want to move to so and so. No, you are speaking it as if it's already in existence. So this image represents where I'm living right now. And the way that this home makes me feel is I feel connected, I feel safe, I feel able to be creative. So I'm speaking about the things on my vision board in the present tense. It's very, very important. It may seem subtle, but it's very, very important and it's tough to do. All the times I've facilitated sessions like this with women, we have a tendency, even if we start out being able to talk in the present tense as if it's already here, as if it's already happening, we find ourselves shifting. Well, and then I would do this, or then this is what might have, we start shifting because the doubt or uncertainty starts to creep in. That's the magic of being able to share it with people who care about you, because they can call you out on that and they can stop you and you can back up a little bit, reframe it again, talk about it in the present tense as it's already happening. Why do you do that? You are training your brain to adjust to a new reality. You're training your brain about what is and what is possible. So, very, very important. Then, beyond that, what are you doing with this digital vision board? Well, what is it going to take to be able to integrate this into your life, implement it into your senses on a daily basis? Because that's that's the difference between doing like a one-time little crafty exercise versus something that's really helping you to shape your life and shape how it's coming together and shape how it unfolds in the days, weeks, months to come. So think about that. Here's some ideas, some suggestions, and some ways that I've done it. I've made it the screensaver on my phone. So when I open up my phone, first thing I see is my vision. And it is actually entitled, the title of it is Amy's Life. It says Amy's Life right on my vision. So I have it as a screensaver on my phone. I have it as a saver on my laptop. So I'm seeing it. I had a hard copy printed out and put it into a little frame that I put on my nightstand near my bed so that I see it every day. And making a point to look at it every day and reflect on it, maybe in connection with a meditation practice. You can look at your vision board and then meditate or meditate on a particular, going in a particular direction. You can journal. How does this make me feel today? How am I feeling about this one area of my life? When I look at my vision board, I feel blank. When I look at my vision board, I want blank, whatever. It's incorporating it in, and it's not a one and done kind of a thing. And that's one of the reasons why I've kept the one that I have right now, that I've kept it for 2 years solid, because it's been working for me and I connect with it. Now I'm at the point where I can use some updating. So that is why I'm going to do that on Sunday. I'm going to do it live, update my vision board. And I thought, why not invite some of y'all to join me? So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting together an event. So not only do we have time to actually make it, but we have time to practice sharing it with each other and talking about it and supporting each other in our vision. I'm telling you, when you get a group of women together in a room, listening to each other and sharing with each other, the energy is palpable. I always struggle to fully articulate what that feeling is like. And it feels like we are powerful beyond description, unstoppable, unlimited. And when we're sharing our vision in current, present tense and supporting each other in that, it just opens up the doors for possibilities. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments if you've already put your vision board together this year, or if you plan to, or if you want to join us, all the things. I want to hear about you and your vision board. Please like and subscribe this channel, and hopefully I'll see some of you on Sunday. This is your GenX Big Sister signing off.